everybody, welcome back to another video. I am so excited to share with you today my haul from Muze Pens, which is a pen shop out of Hong Kong. So I was scrolling Instagram one day, as one does, and I saw that my friend Lau from Catch and Craft had the new Pilot Vanishing Point in green, the 30th anniversary edition from Taiwan. And I was eyeing that for a while. I use my black matte Vanishing Point every day. It's one of my favorite pens. I bought a Decimo when I was in Japan. I still haven't reviewed my Japan pens. I have to make time to do that video, but I haven't been enjoying it quite as much as I love the Vanishing Point. I just think I like a little beefier pen, a little more substance to it. I find that the Decimo is a little bit too thin for me. I don't mind small pens, but I don't like really thin pens, or at least when I was comparing the two side by side. Anyway, Lau shared with me that he purchased this from a company called Muze Pens and that it was about $40 less than what US companies were charging. And then even with shipping from Hong Kong, it still wound up being a little bit less. Well, while I was chatting with the shop owner, fast forward a little bit, Lau gave me their information. I DM'd them. They were incredible. Because it was fountain pen day, they were also having buy one pen full price, get the second pen for 25% off. And they happened to have a Leonardo pen that was exclusive to their store. That is the intro to this video. I am going to flip the camera around and give you a little tour of my haul from Muze Pens. I highly recommend this company. They were fantastic to work with. They had very competitive pricing and they had this Vanishing Point that was pretty hard to find in the States, and they had it for a good price. I also love the Leonardo pen that I got from them. One of the added bonuses was that we were able to choose the number on the pen that we wanted. I ended up getting it in a medium nib. I couldn't be happier. I thought maybe I could hold out and give this to my husband to give to me for a Christmas gift, but I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I was so excited about it. Anyways, let's flip the camera around and I will share with you my first impressions. This is all of the packaging that I got with my order from Muze Pens. I ordered a notebook, which they included as a gift, which I thought was so nice. It's an A5. I wanted a spiral bound book, so it was so nice of them to include this. And then in the meantime, last week on my live, somebody suggested these notebooks from Amazon. It was a 3-pack for $13, so we can test on this too. I just wanted something spiral bound because I do so much testing for my videos. Oh, this is really nice. Date, content. This paper's really nice. That was so nice of them. All right, I'm excited to try that out. So this is the exclusive Momento Magico. This was a collaboration and this was the special ink they had done for their company that complements the pen. So we'll open that second. Let's look at this. I'm so excited for this. So I have my Pilot Vanishing Point in black matte finish, and this is one of my very favorite pens. I use it every single day. And then when I was in Japan, I got a Decimo. Let me see if I can find that. And before I ordered this, I went back and forth whether or not to get a medium nib or a fine nib. What's cool about the Vanishing Point is that the nib unit is interchangeable. So I actually took the fine nib unit and put it in the Vanishing Point, which is like a more girthy pen. This is a little slim for me. It's growing on me, but I just like the weight of this and everything. So I was so excited for the green one in this anniversary edition, but I wasn't sure which way to go. But in the end, I'm just a medium girl in this. I just love this so much. I got another medium nib. That is a long story to tell you. I decided to go with another medium. I'm so excited. Let's see. It's got this information. It comes with a little case. And let's check this out. I'm nervous because my friend Karina's had marks on it, and I think mine does too. No, okay, mine is just dust, I think. I love the matte finish. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm just making sure everything is okay here. You can see them side by side. Let me take the clip off. I love the gold. The difference with this, though, is my black matte pen has a black nib unit. The green 30th anniversary has a gold unit, and the Decimo has a silver unit. So they're all slightly different. But these two are both medium nibs. The nib unit, I can show you. They're like the worst converters, but this is what it looks like. And then this is the Con 40, which is brutally bad. For such beautiful pens, these converters are the worst. It's an 18 karat gold nib, and it's just beautiful. Very unique nib. You see this little dot right here. You line this up, and it goes in like that. You have to like push a little bit to close it up, but it's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. And then this case, oh, it has this little cap. So this is, if you use a cartridge, you put this over the cartridge. 345 was the number I picked, and a medium nib. Oh, that fits really nicely. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that green case. I might put, I think it's called Spruce County Press in here by Ferris Wheel Press. I have a couple of greens. Spruce County Post, not Press, or Central Park Green. I think this is more the vibe that I'm going to go for. You can see the 345 right there. These are just so wonderful. Oh, it's got a little code that you can scan on the back. That's pretty cool. Oh, and it also says right here, 345 out of 600 made. I didn't think I was going to ink it up, but who am I kidding? Let's do it. It's funny because the other pen that I bought is also green tones. This is a really, really dark green, but I think it will be beautiful. And I've really only had black in my black matte, so this will be different for me. I'm just going to pull a little up here. The Con 40 doesn't take much ink, so I don't really need a whole bunch. I really like this. It's a great holiday green. Keep my little nib unit in there. You want to be really careful when you put this back in. So I would definitely say that this is a more polished, smooth finish. Definitely softer and smoother. This one is textured. I do love it, but it's a different feel. I think I was expecting them to feel the same. This is more like very glossy, so they all feel a little bit different, which I like because it's always nice to have a different writing experience with each pen. At first, I didn't really like this fine pen, but I played around with ink and I'm really liking it. It's still smaller than I like. It's a more narrow pen, but as far as the writing, I am liking the fine and what comes out of it. So I just showed the difference between the three pens, and I am a fan, and I think this is going to be a wrap for my vanishing points and decimos. This is a nice little ensemble. I like the way they work together. I knew I wanted this one, and this one's probably the weightiest. Similar. It's just such a different feel. I love it. I think that this color is a really nice match for it too. That Spruce County Post. So nice. Okay, are we ready for the Leonardo? Because I'm very excited for that. I knew that I was going to order this from Muze Pens, and then they were having a promotion. If you bought one pen at full price, you got a second pen for 25% off. So I was an easy sell on Fountain Pen Friday. This was a Momento Magico. I love my Leonardo pens. I do not have a Momento Magico. So there were a couple things about this pen that I really loved. It had an ink window, which I'm really excited about. It's a beautiful green. I have two Momento Zero Grandes, one in the matte primary manipulation, one Jonathan Brooks material. This has a stub nib. This is a Momento Zero Grande with a 14 karat gold nib. This is in a medium nib. This is a Fiore Grande. So this is the cigar shape with a steel fine nib. And then this is a Dromgold's exclusive in a Momento Zero, but it's a smaller version. And this has a medium nib, also with a steel nib. So this was something different. This is the only Leonardo pen that I have with an ink window, and I really love having an ink window. I was very excited about this. It is a piston fill, and then they had a matching ink with diamine that goes with this. So this exclusive pen is called Lion Rock, and this is the ink that goes with it. Okay. I'm really excited for this. A nice plain case. I like simple cases. This has the information. Catch a glimpse. I'm so excited. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, this is so nice. All right, let's take this off. Oh, it's not a grande. It feels like a smaller pen compared. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. Look at the swirls. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. I like this finish too. When I compare it, I think this is more in line with the size of the Momento Zero. It has that little wheel clip. I really like the design right here. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I always feel the need to compare to the other ones. Look at the difference in the green swirl. Wow. This was just kind of like one of those exciting purchases because it was one I didn't intend on making. But I had a budget in mind for fountain pen day, and I knew I wanted to get the Vanishing point. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. And I got number 95 on this one, and I was married in 1995. So they gave us the choice of the number, and this one was an easy pick. The 345 on the Vanishing point was just kind of a fun little run, 345. Oh my gosh, I can't stop swirling this. I mean, look at that. Let's look inside here and see. Oh, there's the ink window. Oh, look at, there's even some like navy blue here. I love how it feels like it's a continuation of the color here, you know? I love when there's consistency. Gosh, that's beautiful. Look at those colors. And it's a quick turn. This looks a little different too, like this tiny little step right here. That's interesting. As you can see that on the outside, I'm going to just compare it to like this. Like the finish is different on the end there. That little step down I think is kind of interesting. Similar, little bit of a longer cap than on the Momento Zero. I love that they're all a little bit different. And here's the piston fill back here. It's a really high gloss. Gosh, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited about this. The ink is really pretty too. It is brown and green. I feel like I need to do an ink sample on this because I thought it was so pretty online. Lion Rock. There's no brown in this, but there is here. So let me get my paintbrush. I feel like I might as well add this to my currently inked for the month of November because this is definitely going to get inked up. So these are my November colors. So let's add this to the mix. I don't know what to expect with this color. Let's see. Oh, it's very dark. It's very brown. Let's Let's see if that dries down a little bit. I'm gonna do a sample on here too. This one's drying a little faster. Wow, it's really pretty. Definitely more brown than green. It's also interesting to see how it dries differently on different paper. Yeah, just for reference, these are the $13 notebooks that I got. I got 3 packages, or 3 notebooks, and look at in the back there. There's like barely any ghosting. A little bit here with, it might be the black matte, which is platinum carbon. It's really the only thing you can see through. All right, while that dries, I'm going to ink up my pen. I think I got my fill on green pens. Let's fill this up. You can really start to see the green sheen. It really takes a while as it dries down, but you can see it there really well. Here, it's a little bit more of a brown finish. It's always fascinating to me how different inks look on different papers. Oh, I didn't even show you the nib. Kind of a cool little design. And I got a medium nib on this. Oh no, oh my gosh. How could I forget this? As soon as I started to write, I'm like, wait a second. I wanted a medium nib and he only had a broad and a fine. So they did a custom grind on this and he ground it down to like a medium italic. I was debating between whether I wanted like a smooth or like a crisp, and I told him to use his best judgment. So let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I forgot I had a custom grind on this. This was so nice of them. They did it complimentary because they originally told me they had a medium, and then when he pulled the pens, he only had 2 left and he had a broad and a fine. So he did this custom grind for me. Oh my gosh, this is like Christmas. I totally forgot. So this is my first time with a nib grind like this. As soon as I wrote, I was like, wait a second. Memento. Oh, this is really nice. Magico. This is a piston fill. And it was originally a broad nib with custom grind. This is really nice. It feels sharp to me, so I don't think this is a smooth italic. Let's see the variation. Ooh, look at that. What a difference. I would say that this is probably a sharp italic because it doesn't feel super smooth, but I love the line variation. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, and you know what? It was very comfortable. It was very comfortable to write with the cap on. But of course, this is nice too. So let me just try a little bit. It's so polished and pretty. I love it. Look at that ink window, is so nice too. I would say the balance is really beautiful. It doesn't feel at all back heavy. And I've been pretty sensitive to the back weight of pens lately. These are my 2 beautiful green pens. Look at that, just in time for the holidays. Thank you so much to Muze Pens for all the little special touches. It was so nice that they sent this extra notebook. And then these 2 pens are just beautiful. And I got the custom grind on one. And then, of course, we got their exclusive Lion Rock ink, which is so nice. Absolutely beautiful. That's all for today. Thank you so much to Muze Pens and to my friend Lau for introducing me to this wonderful company. My friend Karina from Karina Loves to Plan also is one of our Vanishing Point friends. She also purchased from Muze Pens. I love exploring the fountain pen community and meeting new friends from new shops and people on Instagram who introduce me to this beautiful world that can sometimes be a little bit dangerous for my wallet, but no regrets. I love this pen. I love my Leonardo pen. I want to work a little bit on that nib. I feel like it might need a little bit more tuning just to be perfect for the way that I hold my pen, but I so appreciated that they did a custom grind complimentary since they didn't have the medium nib. I thought it was just so kind. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss an upload, and hit the thumbs up if you had a good time. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye.